I think I'm live. If I am, I want to welcome everybody. I'm going to wait until I see if my Lisa girl hops on to let me know. I'm going to ask for forgiveness before we ever get started because this is my first time to go live here. Let me see if I can get that off of there. No. Just looking. Just looking, y'all. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Valerie. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what I'm doing. It says copy link. I don't want to do that. But I want to get rid of all that. Oh, well. Y'all, please bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm going to see if I'm on my page on with Randy's phone. My iPad has gone out. There she is. There's my Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I hopped on a little bit earlier than early because you know how much of a lag I have on my phone. And I wanted to be sure that I could catch all this. And I don't see myself. Let's see what it does on. I've got Randy's phone. I'm trying to find myself, and I don't like that noise. Okay, let me see. Channel. I'm not live yet. I've got to be live or I wouldn't be seeing y'all's comments. Hi, Brenda. Well, I know you've had some that couldn't get on and they were late getting on, and then some that couldn't get on at all, and I was not sure what I was going to do, so that's why I did that. Why can't I see me? All right, hold on, y'all, because I do have 1 minute left. Newest. I don't want community. Videos. Post. Well, Randy's does not show me live. So we're just going to wing it. I'm just going to wing it right here with y'all. I hope that you can see me. I hope you can hear me. I want to thank Lisa so much for inviting me to do this. I need to start going on YouTube. I need to start going back on Facebook. But I am here today with the YouTube collab hosted by Lisa Brown with Brown Eyed Girls Crafting, and it's called Bloom and Create Spring Fling. So we are going to work on blooming. Hey, Janet, Nanny Janet. Been live and in person. Yay! Yay! Good. Thank you, Valerie. Um, so I'm going to do something blooming and I'm going to do a little creating. And you may have seen this on this collab today, but let me tell you, if you see someone doing something similar to what someone else is doing, it's all going to be different. It may be the same subject or the same items, but it's going to be different. And then you get to decide how you want to do yours. Hi, Maria. And there's Beth. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I hope that you will subscribe to my page. I've not, I have, I think over 200 subscribers, but we need to pick that up a little bit. Need to pick it up a little bit. All right, so let me show you. I'm going to get started because I'm always not able to finish in 45 minutes. I've got my smashed can, and I think y'all saw one earlier, which is fine because we're all doing it differently. The only thing, I put my foam in here, and I wished I had put some rocks or gravel down at the bottom because it's very light. This is a can that a very dear, sweet crafting sister sent me several of them, and this is one of them, and I wanted to make something with it. Miss Dawn Reed was so sweet to send these to me, and I appreciate it so much. I did do some prep, as you can see. I painted it the plaster color. Hey Kay, hi Deborah, hi Leah. Leah's on after me, everyone. Make all the things with me. She's on after me, I believe, unless I've got the wrong schedule. Hey, Teresa. So glad you made it here. Okay, so we've got our can. First thing I want to do is antique it. We're going to antique it, and I barely have any of this left. I hope I can finish it out and buy some new. But the only place you can get this that I know of, you might can get it on Amazon, I'm not sure, but you can get it at Home Depot. So it's the dark wax. I don't even think it tells me on here what color. If it does, they're hiding it. But if you see the dark brown or dark maroon outside, that means it's the dark wax. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me. I'm Shar with Shar's Art from the Heart, and that's where you are. And listen, I love to create from my heart. I love to paint from my heart. Actually, that's my passion. So if you want to catch me over on Facebook, the name is the same, Shar's Art from the Heart. And you can follow me over there. You can subscribe over here, and I would love you forever for it. Hello to everyone I'm seeing that I'm not familiar with. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to take, do you see it's right on the inside rim? And I'm going to use my sponge. So I'm just going to go in here and put some of this wax. And y'all, I have had this wax forever. And I really want to start on the back here. So I'm going to lay this down, and I'm just going to spread this wax on here like this. And the further you spread it, the lighter your wax is going to be. You can even go over it and make it darker if you want to. If you need it to be lighter, I have a clear wax that will go over it. And which side have I got? Okay. I really wanted this to be the front side, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter. We'll fix that here in just a minute. And it might be better to do this with a brush. My sponge and I aren't cooperating together. Leah is up after me. Okay, good. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to remember everything. Gosh, y'all, YouTube is much different than Facebook. Lots of things that are different. And there's a lot of things that are the same. But it's like relearning. For me, it's a learning curve. Oh, I get used to one thing and I think everything should be just like it. But it's not. And I can understand why. I can understand why. Isn't that a pretty stain, y'all? I love this. Like I said, we're going to do something with blooms, and then we're going to create this pretty pot to put it in. So at least I'm following the directions for the collab. And it's not really mandatory that you do that. You can make and do whatever you want to. I've had so many ideas in my head, and this is the one I finally came up with. Well, didn't come up with, I decided on. So, hello Linda from Broken Bow. I've been there. with the Oklahoma girls, with Miss Lisa and Sonia and Lisa Brown and Sheila, and we're waiting on making it with Mimi, Cindy to go with us. So hopefully there'll be a time soon that we can get back up there. And I say up there because I'm in Southwest Arkansas. North Georgia. Hi, Cheryl. Glad to have you. All right, let's just get this done right here. And then I'm going to show you. This has kind of got a crackle to it. I kind of like that. It's going to make it look old and rustic. And I like that. I like old and rustic. My mouth is drying out. I must be nervous. I must be nervous. You know, when you do something for the first time, and I've done this practically my whole life, crafting and painting. Well, since I was 40, which is practically my whole life. Never mind, I forgot what I was going to say. Do y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever do that? Okay, now this is what the back of it looks like. It's kind of rustic looking. I'm going to bring this up here, and I've got my little piece that I'm going to Mod Podge onto here. And let me tell you where I got it. This is just a plain piece of paper. I put it through my ink printer. Now, the very first time I ever used my ink printer and did this, it was a disaster. Because I put it on and the Mod Podge made the ink just spread everywhere. So then I was told to either spray hairspray on it or a gloss sealer, that spray gloss. So that's what I did. Actually, I did both. I put the hairspray on first and then I put the gloss sealer over it. So we are going to Mod Podge this to the front here. And then I'm going to come back and put the wax around it. I don't want to Mod Podge over the wax. Sometimes it doesn't stick real well. So that's what I'm there. Okay. I'm going to pick this up and see I've got it on the sides, barely, and the back. So let's put that right there and hopefully you can see this. I'm going to put my Mod Podge on the back of this piece of paper, and I make my own Mod Podge, half water, half glue, school glue. So I'm just going to pour a little bit right here in the cap and get my brush. Which brush do I want? I thought I had my brush out. We'll just use this one. I've got this one. There's Mara. Mara, yours was one that I missed today. I'll go back and watch it. I have tried to catch everybody's, but I think there's 3 that I was not able to get. So I will go back and watch yours. Everybody has been talking about it, so I can't wait to see what you've done. Now, normally you would, or sometimes you could put this on your subject, on your container, on your piece of wood, on your canvas, whatever you're going to put your Mod Podge picture on, and then attach it. But I'm going to put this on the paper first and hope and pray, since I've already sealed it, that none of the color is going to bleed through. Probably should have tried this before I came on. But y'all, it takes me, it takes a long time to prepare for this, or it does for me. I don't know how everybody else does it. Poor Lisa. She did it in a crunch, and hers was beautiful. We had a crafter that had a family emergency and couldn't be on, So Lisa took her spot. I don't know how she came up with something so quick, but she did, and it was beautiful. Just beautiful. And back when I started, probably about 6 years ago, started going live 6 years ago, um, I would just come back into the craft room, and the first thing that I saw that I thought I could make something with, I grabbed it and got all my stuff together to get it right. Let me turn this way so y'all can see. Can you see? Let's do it this way. Right there. So I'm just going to go. I just guess, y'all. I see where the middle is, and I guess. If somebody wants to be real particular about it, that's okay with me, but I really don't care because I do nothing perfectly. And I thought I had a piece of wax. I do. It's not really wax, but it'll work. It'll work in a crunch. It's a plastic bag. And what this does, this smooths it over without tearing the paper. And look at that color. I am so tickled with that. Didn't that turn out good? Even if I do say so myself. And this has got little wrinkles in it, but you can't even tell it on this piece of paper. And I found this in Google, in the ones that, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The free ones, the free printables. Look at you. Oh, I love that already. I love it already. Okay, I used my towel to put my Mod Podge on. Now I need it to wipe my nose. If you are with me at Facebook, you know that I have to keep something near with this nose because holding my head down, I I told Randy I think I'm losing brain juice. I think I'm losing brain juice. Hey, hey Sheila. We are perfectly imperfect. I sure am, and most of us are. If you're a crafter, you're perfectly imperfect. That is so true. All right, so let's get the sides here. And this is why I didn't want to cut all the way around, mainly because I don't have to 5:30, so I need to be done by 6:15. Yay. Okay, I got this. I've got this. See how that just, I wonder if a brush would do better. Wish I could find an old scraggly brush. Here's one. Let's just try it and see. You'd never know till you try. If I'd started out with it maybe, but I think I like the sponge better. And it won't hurt if I get a little bit on the paper. A little bit under here. Make sure I get in those crevices. Up here or down here. It's up for me, down for y'all. And I almost did a crackle, but y'all, since it takes me so long, I decided I would keep it simple, silly. Kiss. Keep it simple, silly. That's not how I learned it, but I don't like that other word, so we'll just keep it simple, silly. Oh, let me turn it where y'all can see. just need to get more wax on here. Don't you love that print? I found it on Google, free prints, free printables. If I can't find something that I like at Pinterest or YouTube, I always go to Google and just put in free printables, and they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. So I don't know why I don't go there first. Y'all, this is the first time I've ever done a smashed can. As a matter of fact, it may be the first time I've ever crafted with a can. That's crazy, but it's true. Let me see what this brush will do right here. Yeah, I need to get in right there. It won't hurt if I get a little bit on the paper. And can someone tell me this? Because I have not thought to Google it to find out how to do it. But what do you do with your brushes that have wax on them? How do you clean them? Is it mineral spirits or just oil? Or do you put it like in a plastic bag and keep it? I've tried doing that, and I guess I left it too long and it hardened up. It got really hard. Okay, y'all, I'm loving this. You see that? Look how old and antiqued that looks now. This looks a little light here. I'd rather have it darker than too light. Is my twinster here? I have not seen Jason. We had the same birthday, and he started calling us twinsters, and I love it. And y'all, he is just the nicest thing. I hear from him every birthday that I've had since I've known him. You just use Dawn and hot soapy water. Okay. How easy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going to make an arrangement, and I have lots of time. So maybe what I need to do first, I thought about putting this around the top and the bottom. I don't have my let's see if we can get that. Trash. Need to find my scissors. And what I'll do is start back here. Cut that right there. And hope that these will cut. They need to be sharpened so badly. I've had these for about 6 years too. Almost everything I've got, I've had for 6 years. That's how long I've been here. Okay. Okie dokie. I should have taped that first, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to glue it. If I can get my glue tool out, and it's not ready yet. There we go. So what I'm doing, this opened end, I'm just taking some glue and I'm putting it on the inside here, and then I'm going to twist it. just like that, so it will be closer together. I would love to know where y'all are from. I was thinking when I heard Penny talking about East Texas, and I'm from Southwest Arkansas, I bet we could make a diagonal line and get to each other quicker if we were on a crow's back. All right, so let's do this. I'm trying to decide if I need to use this or my other one. Other one. Well, probably not because I can't find my other one. May have to come back and get it. Wait, here it is. Stick fast. Let's just try that. And I'm going to bring this down. If I can get the top off. Oh my goodness. Come on. It's not the right top that goes on it. So I found something that would fit it. But obviously it's not going to let me use it. Come on. I hear you. I hear you cracking. I don't have time for this. So what I'm going to do, we're going to use hot glue. And I know it's probably not going to stick for long, but where is that going from? Look how I'm shaking. That's crazy, y'all. Crazy. Okay, so I've got that there. I just kind of like a little trim on things, especially where it's got a rough edge. My glue is not coming out very well. It's sticking though, so I'm not going to complain about that. Lisa, I do have till 6:15, don't I? Yes, I started at 5:30. Hold it just a minute. Gives it a little more of an antique look, I think, with the rope around it. This hot glue is working. Yes, I did get it. So see how cute that's going to be? And I'm going to put it on the bottom too. Oops. Everybody has been talking about the Gorilla Glue sticks, and I promise you they are the best, and I don't have them right now. But as soon as I can get them, I will, because it does stick to almost anything. Almost anything. What'd I do with my rope? Alright, if y'all see it, just say, it's right there by you, Shar. My rope. Did I put it back? That would be unusual. No. Y'all, I just cut it. Okay. We won't put it on the bottom unless I can find it. Usually it falls on the floor right here beside me, but it's not even there. Murphy's oil, I thought about that too. Does anybody, can you see my rope? Because it could be sitting right here in front of me and bite me if it was a snake. Oh my goodness. Okay, not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. Let's get some blooms in here. I'll put the rope on the bottom after we finish here because I know I'll look down and see it. Wait. No. This is unbelievable. I found it. I found it. I'll have time. Get this right here. It was in my drawer, y'all. In the bucket, Teresa, that would be a good place for it. But it couldn't go anywhere because I've got my foam up here, right on top. It was the only place I didn't look, though, wasn't it? Okay. Scissors right here, that right there. Glue and twist. This right here. Start on the bottom. I'm starting in the same place I started up here, just so it looks a little more unified. Alrighty. Hi Tina, how are you doing? Murphy oil soap, I've heard of that. What I usually do when I use the liquid gold, I use the Murphy's for sure. But I guess that's like a wax, so I could use it. No, that's an oil. Thank you all for being here. I have no idea who or how many are here because I don't know how to read or know where to look on YouTube to give me that information. Maybe it'll tell me after the video, and it really doesn't matter. I'm just proud that you that are here, and I want to welcome you back the next time I come on. Which might be sooner than I think, because it's really something I need to do, because Facebook may not be here, you know, forever. And it's just like YouTube may not be here forever, but we need an alternative. 36? Oh, good. Good. Thank y'all. And another thing, it'll show different on different cameras. Lisa and I found this out because hers will tell her one thing and mine will tell me something different. Not much different, but slightly different. Okay, we need to get started on some flowers. Okay, so I've got a basket. Got a basket full of flowers here. I'm going to put it right here. And let me see what I was going to do. Oh, I was going to use this. Yes, I love this. Is what is this? Wisteria. I love the wisteria. I wish this would come up straighter though. And I love the way it hangs right there. So I'm going to put that right there. It can hang out a little bit. I'm going to have to put this in my, oh, this is what I'm looking for. And I love this eucalyptus also. I'm going to put that, I probably need to put a little bit of glue on this. But I want to put that right there so it'll be, oh, a little bit taller. Just a little bit taller. Right there. The nice thing about faux flowers, you can arrange them wherever you want them. You can just put them wherever you want them. All right, and I like this little thing too, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the front. I may need to cut it. I don't think so. Let's put it over here on this side. Yeah. Right there. Like that. And I can bend it if I want to. Bend it just like that. I like those leaves. Just like that. Okay, I've got another. I thought I had another wisteria. I've got a little. Oh. Y'all are going to be so surprised one day when I'm organized and have a place to put everything that I need to have somewhere. This is what I'm looking for. This right here. It's all bent up, but probably should have gotten a wire to put on this, but it'll work. Oh well. I'm going to put that. See, I want that to come down just a little bit. So let's go in there just like that. And if you don't like the way it's sitting, and I probably shouldn't be gluing this, but I kind of, I think I'm going to glue this to this because I like that hanging there. With faux flowers, you can do anything, and I love it. If the glue will work. You got to have your glue working for you. And it's not. Let me see if I can get this to work for me. A little bit right there where it'll hang. There. I just wanted another piece to hang. Where is it? It's in the back. I don't want it in the back. We'll just put it right there. All right, let's come in with some flowers. I'm going to do red. Going to put the red roses right up here. And this is really not going to be for a floral circle. You need to put this up against a wall or, you know, something where you have a background. Look at this. Aren't the roses pretty? You know what? I got these at Walmart. Got those at Walmart. All things. Okay, I want some. Thought I had a longer piece of that white, but I don't. All right, we're going to put some greenery in. Right in through here. I'm not used to making arrangements where I'm not looking at them, so I'm doing all this backward, y'all. Red, we're going to do white. I've got carnations. Let's do some white right here. I think I've got another one here somewhere. I like to work in 3s and 5s and odd numbers. So let's just put that right there. I'm going to turn it around so I can see it. I think I need some more greenery. A little more greenery right in here. Red, white. Now we need some blue. I've got, this looks like a little hibiscus. The hibiscus I have in my yard are giant hibiscus. Oh, I thought I had 3 of them. Where's my other hibiscus? But we're going to put that right there. Maybe this right here. So we have red, white, and blue. I also have these pretty blue little seedlings. I'm just going to stick those in some bare spots. I need my cutters. And I just had them here a minute or 2 ago. Okay, we'll just do this. Let me turn this around and look. 2. Let's put that right there. The blues are not the same color, but it'll suffice. It will work. I'm not digging this. I'm not digging that. Maybe this a little bit. Maybe I could cut some of that off. You know, I really, really, really wished I'd had a burn. There's my cutters. Excuse me. I'll be back. If I can get up. I'll be back. So let's do this with a little bit of filler right there. We'll have a little bit of white with that. I like that hanging right there. I need some green right back there. Surely I've got more green. Yikers! Got just a few minutes left. It's working. It's working. Need a little more green right in there, I think. Come back and see the picture of this, because I will have a picture of it, and it probably won't look anything what you think you're seeing now. Just need to get this in here somewhere. Maybe I need to put that behind. And more greenery. More greenery. And I also have taped it down. I heard, y'all, that spiders like this stuff. So anytime I get it, I put it in a container like this and try to keep it where they can't get through the cracks. All right, let me, I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And y'all be sure and watch Make All the Things with Me with Leah. She's up after me, and you can go to where I put the description and find the collab page where you can find all of us in one spot. Find us all in one spot. I even kind of like the, I can't even think what this is called. Anyway, I'm going to do some readjusting on this, especially this green thing right here. It's hiding my flowers. Maybe we don't need that there. Y'all, thank you so much. Oh, I've still got 2 minutes. Did I? I glued that in. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Anytime I have a high place on one side, I like to have it equally angled. If y'all didn't know, I'm an asymmetrical person. I like the asymmetrical look. Here's another blue one. So now I'm oh, that's not blue. Right there. All right, y'all. This is my craft. I hope you like it. I'm going to move that leaf where you can see the Old Glory. I love this. I love anything that looks like it's out in nature and just growing wild. So you can kind of tell that with this. Thank you all so much for being here. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and remember, you never know until you try. Thank y'all.